Una welcome. My name is Dan, and this time program What in the Bible Say. Now, one big plan I get is I want to do Bible teaching overview on every book where they inside the Bible. For help you where you read them, you go watch this video, and you go sabi the general idea of what's in day inside that book, and then they go help you where you read. You already get the main idea, so now you go read small through the book. And so today, the book where I want we for think about, for the overview about. Now this book, Deuteronomy. Okay, so this book, na the book bianam na the book of Numbers. The book of Numbers. And I want we for remember small what been happen inside Numbers. Numbers, you go learn about the children of Israel, the people of Israel, they've been rebel against God. God had been carry them come out inside Egypt. He carried them throughout the desert, and he bring them to the promised land, now the Canaan land. But them no grief for enter day because them heart don't well. Them get afraidness in them heart. And so them no get faith in God for enter that land. And so God even tell them for go back na the desert, na the bush, and all that generation go die, and then pikin them go grab and go enter the promised land. And so the book of Deuteronomy, now Moses in teaching to the new generation of Israel, not to the one who don't die, the one who don't die na the Israel, they don't know. Now them pikin, them ready themselves for enter the promised land. And so Moses, it tin up before all the people them, for give them training, exhortation, instruction, where go help them for no follow inside the mistakes them, the bad thing them where them papa and mama them been they do. And so inside chapters 1 through 11, now review, now summary, Moses even talked to them and said, you remember what in your mama and papa been they do. You remember the mistakes them. You remember the bad thing them where them been do before this time. And what did that lead to? It lead to them die one. So no follow inside them footsteps them. He really exhort them. He admonish them for make them follow God in word faithfully. For let them show zeal and commitment inside them faith, inside them devotion to God. And so inside verses 1 through 11, now boku exhortation them day for follow God, for get faith in God, for show you a devotion to God. And he really can review them history for say, you see the mistakes them of that people day. No follow inside them mistakes. Waka trait inside God and word. I feel saying a good exhortation for we. Even we self, we can see boku bad example them inside we own life. We can see our people them know they follow God correctly. Maybe even with mama or with papa self. Choice day for we. For let we walk inside the bad people them in footsteps them, or we go choose for follow God with all we act. And then they na the exhortation of chapters 1 through 11. Chapters 12 to 26. Chapters 12 to 26. Now boku laws them. If you say you not able follow God till you sabi what in God want. And so inside chapters 12 to 26, the leader of the Israel people them, now Moses, he been informed the people them about all the laws where God want in people them for follow inside that old covenant side, inside the Old Testament time. And so he want them for worship correctly. He give exhortation to the leaders, to the priests them, and all the leaders them inside the people. And he even give instruction them for all the people them, for how them go treat them neighbor, them comping, what in them go do, where person he do bad. He give all the laws them, because he able follow God what all you are, if you know sabi what in God want. And then the last side of Deuteronomy, chapters 26 through 34, or 27 through 34, we learn about Moses in last words them to the people. Because Moses he never able enter inside that promised land with the people them. So now it is teen up before them, forgive them final exhortation. And the one thing he can talk about is I want you to think about what can go happen where you choose for do good or where you choose for do bad. Okay? If you choose for do good, if you choose for follow God, now that you they do. God, you go bless una. God, you go provide for una. God, you go protect una. But if una no agree for do that, now cursings go come, now bad thing go come. God, you go discipline, you go punish una. So before you decide what thing you go do, now good or bad, make you think about what thing go be the result. What thing go that then they go lead to. Now that Moses it exhort the people for think about inside chapters 27 and 30. And the rest of the book, now Moses in final exhortation them to the people, where he really exhort them for follow God, for make them do right. Moses, he no go able for see them enter that promised land, but he want God and people for succeed inside the mission where God even get for them. And so inside the last couple chapters them inside this book of Deuteronomy, Moses, he don't go up upon top one mountain, he don't die. And now the new leader, na Udat, na Joshua. And so inside next week, by God and grace, we go talk about and do summary of the book of Joshua. And we go learn about that. But this now one book we name na Deuteronomy. I hope say this summary, it don't give you small idea about the meaning of this book. So where you study them, where you read them inside your own private time, it go help you for read them more clearly with understanding. Una tenki.